to HP Pavilion in San Jose for the 7th and deciding game in this Western semifinal between the Sharks and Red Wings. There's nothing quite like playoff hockey, and there's nothing at all like Game 7. A week ago, up 3-0, the Sharks seemed to have their ticket punched to the Final Four, but Detroit had another plan, and now it has come to this. Our McDonald's starting goaltenders, Antti Niemi, who may just have delivered his best game as a San Jose Shark yet in Game 6 in Detroit. A 42-save effort. He was nothing short of brilliant between the pipes. Jimmy Howard. Many questioned whether or not the Red Wings had a weakness in goal coming into this playoff year. He has dispelled all of those notions. He has been terrific for Detroit.
It doesn't matter how you got here, and that's what Tom McCollum was telling his guys. It doesn't matter how you got here. It matters when you win the game.
Henrik Zetterberg, flanked by Pavel Datsyuk and Thomas Holmstrom, lining up against the Sharks' top line of Joe Thornton at center, Patrick Marleau on his left side, Devin Setaguchi on the right, and Game 7 underway here at HP Pavilion in San Jose.
The fourth line for Detroit has been great.
And the fourth line on the ice for the Sharks now. The face-off back to Ian White, and the first save of the game by Jimmy Howard. Another shot from the blue line by Volin. Now Eager from the wing. Rebound, and another save by Howard, that time off Scott Nickel. Ryan Clough falls, gets back up, gives it on to Heatley. Back for Clough. He'll swing it to the net. Couture looking for an open man. White back at the point. Tipped at the front of the net by Heatley, and it deflects up into the screen. And the first sustained pressure for the Sharks so far. And Volin leaning on Hudler on the board.
Great job, Logan Couture, to cut that play off. Look at this.
Here's a break down the left wing side. And the shot saved by Jimmy Howard. Logan Couture's line on the ice with Heatley and Clough. Now Danny Heatley against Cronwall, jumping in from the blue line. Demers to the net, and Howard picks up that loose puck as it hit a body in front of the Detroit cage, and that was a dangerous chance, as good a chance as the Sharks have had so far in the game. Mitchell on the recovery. Takes it up high, leaves it on the boards. Pavelski into, well, what a stuffed play, loose in the crease, and a whistle from the referee right on top of the play. Good job by the top line so far here, looking to get a puck to the net now, as Setaguchi is behind the goal, trying to weave through traffic. Drops it back to Thornton, on to the point. Boyle's shot saved by Howard, and try to get the first goal. Boyle to Marleau. The shot, glove saved by Howard. A slight delay on the drop of the puck here. Now Thornton against Aaron Hellman. A clean win back to Dan Boyle. He'll hand it off on the wing. In front, tip. Howard to save. Thornton bringing it back around. Traffic, loose puck, and Howard with a brilliant save off the side off Marleau.
Robbed him.
Joe Pavelski changing sides to Boyle. He fumbles it slightly. Now down to Thornton. Thornton, Setaguchi. A power play goal, and the Sharks have the first goal of Game 7.
Devin Setaguchi high up on the screen. Now he's going to slide in right around the dot. Boom. And boy, does that get off his stick in a hurry. Perfect pass by Joe Thornton. Nice puck movement as all the Detroit Red Wings are looking at Joe Thornton. And when you're looking at Joe Thornton, the most dangerous guy is who you're not looking at, and that was Devin Setaguchi.
Coming up on half a minute left in the Clough penalty. Dan Boyle, and he's got Thornton on a breakaway with Danny Heatley. Heatley, and it's saved by Howard as he falls back into the net.
Gets the puck up. Joe Thornton recognizes, he looks up, he knows he's got a man tracking him down. Probably not going to be able to get the shot off. Puts it right on Danny Heatley's stick. What a save by Jimmy Howard. Jimmy Howard played that so beautifully. Look how stable he is. Look where he is, his positioning. There shouldn't be. Applicator grabbed the arm of Demers trying to draw the penalty. Now there's a penalty.
Here's Helm back to the point. Saved by Niemi, and a scramble in front for the loose puck. Vlasic with 10 seconds left in his minor penalty. Pavelski on the boards, pressured by Eaves. Murray gives it away, and Helm shot it high.
Well, that was not exactly the most advisable play for Douglas Murray.
Now Helm with another shot, saved by Niemi, but kept in by Stewart. Stewart with a shot, and that's blocked and drops into the slot. And now Marleau will get it out.
Where the battle takes place, Randy.
Thornton, watched by two. Setaguchi, backhand, saved by Howard.
Nice play, Setaguchi.
Another face-off win by the Sharks. A block in front. A shot by Heatley, saved by Howard. Heatley down low against Eriksson, who's got him in his grasp. Not enough for a penalty yet, but the referee right on top of it. A good effort by Couture, and he scores! Logan Couture! What a play! And it's 2-0.
But the great work by Danny Heatley and Ryan Clough battling against 3 Detroit Red Wings. Logan Couture reads, he's the third man, and what a great read off of Henrik Zetterberg. Tries to dish past Logan Couture. Logan on the puck, gets his stick out there. Quick recovery with the stick again, and turns and fires upstairs, and the celebration.
But now Detroit comes back through center. Helm, and he's got lots of help. From the point, a shot blocked by Murray. And Torrey Mitchell's all alone. Mitchell slowed up, waited for help, slides it to the net, and Howard pushes it aside on the save. 15 to go in the period as Lidstrom tries to get it up ice in a hurry for Detroit. Filppula moving it on Dan Boyle, and Boyle eliminates him on the boards.
There is Douglas Murray coming back with a strong play after having a tough shift. Makes a nice block.
The San Jose Sharks with a huge opening period. 17 shots, 2 of them in past Jimmy Howard, and this crowd is electrified. Devin Setaguchi, Logan Couture, your goal scorers in period 1. And now Drew Menda, we know this Red Wing team so well, not just in this series, but they have such a tremendous pedigree. You expect a big pushback here, don't you? And the Red Wings go to work to begin their effort, one would think, of trying to fashion a way to get back into this game. Thornton, a great give to Setaguchi. They'll make it Heatley. And the shot saved by Howard.
Hurt something there, and he left the ice and went to the dressing room as well, and he was helped off by trainer Ray Tufts.
Ruslan Saleh, it bounces around through to Niemi, and then it's cleared away.
Very good clear by Dan Boyle, didn't panic.
Couture bumps with Hudler. Lots of traffic behind the net, and Yuri Hudler finds an open Cromwell, and Niemi with his biggest save of the game so far. Zetterberg has to be running low on fuel on this shift. He's been out there for a while and battling away for the Wings. He's got it now, checked by Demers, gets it out front, clearing this shot and saved by Niemi, and the Sharks clear it out. The captain, Nicholas Lidstrom. Eaves with some ice. Saved by Niemi. Rebound shot wide from the wing by Helm. Datsuk in the box for the interference as Clough has it on the board. Sends it back to the blue line. Boyle will rush it down the board. Sends it to the net. Oh, and an open chance for Heatley, but that puck got away. Now Boyle. Clough. Saved by Howard.
Oh, 2 dynamite chances.
He'll work it back to Marleau. He'll go side to side to Ian White. White back through to Marleau. Marleau on the wing, Thornton. Thornton waits and waits and gets it to Setaguchi. A save by Howard. Perfectly positioned was his right leg pad. And now a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Helm waits, shoots, and it's saved by Niemi as Eaves goes into the net.
And boy, did Joe Thornton get on his horse.
The Sharks 1 for 3 now on their power play. Check that 1 for 2. Here's a steal. Couture off his skate drops for Heatley, but he was tied up on a good aware play by Datsuk. Now 3-on-2 Detroit. Filppula across to Zetterberg. In on goal, he scores. Henrik Zetterberg makes up for his earlier giveaway that led to Couture's goal. It's 2-1.
Filppula makes the pass across, and then it's all Zetterberg. Little stop up, goes to the middle. He creates all that space from that little stop up, and then he slides to the backhand to go to the slot. This is just a terrific play by a world-class player. You're moving one way, you backhand it the other. Very tough from the Ultramo cam. They're going to see really nice backhand elevated as Antti Niemi cannot get the blocker back the other way.
Good work by Setaguchi down to Thornton. Now Marleau all alone behind the net. Gets it out front. And Setaguchi back in front. Marleau couldn't pick it up, and here comes Datsuk with Holmstrom. He busts it up to center and chips it in behind and around Dan Boyle. They lock up. Boyle first to the puck, but it gets away to Holmstrom. Now Datsuk as Zetterberg sneaks back onto the ice. Zetterberg shoots. Saved by Niemi.
Again, a chance for the Sharks.
Now Datsuk against Demers. Shoots it just high. Beautiful move to get a shot away, and now he's got it behind the net. Wraps it around. Niemi trying to keep it from getting past him, and does. Abdelkader now down low for Detroit as they continue to fashion a comeback here in the second period. Hudler to the net, and Niemi saw it. That had the danger of possibly going in off Couture. Thornton talking to Volleen, trying to probably buy an extra second or 2 of rest. Red Wings with the face-off. Back to Lidstrom, a fluttering shot. Holmstrom at the side, saved by Niemi. Thomas Holmstrom out of the corner. Back high to Lidstrom. His shot wide. It comes to Marleau, but he can't get it past Stewart. Now Thornton joins him in the corner. We're down to 10 seconds in the period. The Red Wings desperate to get one more attempt here at the San Jose goal. 5 seconds left in the period. Marleau will not clear it. Stewart shoots, and it's blocked in front as the second period comes to an end.
Shows you take a soft step, you take a slow step, the Red Wings are going to be on top of you. The Sharks got to pick their game up in the third, partner. And Mike Babcock knows that his team has won the last 2 games by the third period play. Todd McClellan wants his team to get tough and get into the battle. And Trent Yawney's right, races and battles. And it all starts with the first drop of the puck.
Scott Nickel has won 3 out of his 4 draws taken. And the first face-off of the third period will go to the Detroit Red Wings, who are without 2 forwards, Todd Bertuzzi and Dan Cleary, both injured tonight. And now, the third period of Game 7, as Ryan Close safely plays it up ice at 2-on-1. Couture, Wade shoots, and he hit the post! Or did it go in? The light came on.
Light came on, but I think he was off the post. The referee made no indication.
Nice play, though, by Eriksson. Eaves, he shoots, and it's blocked by Demers. Pavelski back through center. He's got Mitchell. On the wing, it's Wellwood. Back through for Mitchell. Off his stick, but he recovers, and a wraparound try stopped by Howard.
Just lost it for a second, or he would have put it home. What a second effort by Howard.
Setaguchi thought his D-man was there. Here's Marleau. Shoots. Howard catches it. Gary Hoodler forced to the corner. Now looks as Zetterberg has it behind the net. He's got Drew Miller. The shot saved by Niemi. Lidstrom back on the wing. Gets it back from Rafalski to Datsuk. Datsuk in front. And Holmstrom just pounded as he set up shop. And now Holmstrom comes back at Dan Boyle.
Perfect play by Danny Boyle as the 3 talk about their next plan of attack.
Holmstrom looks a little shaken after that hit. Rightfully so. What a keep in by Lidstrom. He's done that all night. He's done that all his career. Now he gets the puck to the far side. Cromwell fake. Cromwell shoots. Niemi the save. He peeked back, but he's got it. Battle in front. Murray jumps in. Takes it behind the net. Trying to get it to the net. He does. A scramble there. It's loose, and Howard covers it as Danny Heatley did his best to try and get that by. Marleau to Thornton to Boyle. Marleau's with him. So is Setaguchi. The pass. The shot. The save. The rebound. Patrick Marleau! His first point of the series, and it couldn't be bigger.
Starts in his own zone, supports the play, gives it to Joe Thornton. Waits, gives it to Danny Boyle. Now Patrick Marleau's going to join up on the wide side. Danny Boyle, beautiful delay, nice pass to Chance. The rebound, in it goes for Patrick Marleau. A smart play all around by Marleau, Thornton, Boyle, and back to Marleau, who slams it home.
So dangerous late in this series. To Brad Stewart, turned aside by Niemi. Holmstrom trying to get right back to the net with it. The Red Wings short up front. No Todd Bertuzzi, no Dan Cleary. They're both injured. Datsuk scores. What a goal by Pavel Datsuk to silence this crowd.
Absolutely amazing by Pavel Datsuk. Just dances in and goes to the backhand. It's just a beautiful backhand by Pavel Datsuk. Nice play into the neutral zone. Does it go a little bit off the stick of Douglas Murray? I don't think so. I think it's just a beautiful shot.
Helm will battle Wallin some more. And Wallin with a nice play there. But now he falls and Miller's got it. Drew Miller back behind the net. Helm takes it, turns, shoots. It's loose in front and it just slides past the open side. Sends it in. Murray turns. Gets to it ahead of Helm. Thornton battling in the corner. Draper out there. Filppula gets it back for Detroit. Up into the high slot. Lobs it at the net. It trickles through to Niemi. It's still loose at the side. Picked up by Draper. Marleau trying to keep it down there while they change up ice. But Datsuk gets it off him. And now Pavel Datsuk. He'll come to center. Datsuk to the line. Datsuk shoots. Saved by Niemi.
You got to get to that man's body. You can't be caught looking at the puck.
Each and every Shark trying to grab an extra breath here. Off the draw comes to Lidstrom. He'll take his time, send it deep. Holmstrom's there. Lost sight of the puck. Boyle chips it up. An open net for Clough. He gets across center. Dumps it toward the goal, but it's wide. Here come the Red Wings. It's on Datsuk's stick. He gets around Clough. Shoots, and a glove save by Niemi.
Got some tired San Jose Sharks out there. And Datsuk just took the ice wide. And why not a big slap shot? And that is our hockey export big save of the game.
Now 28.3 seconds to go. Datsuk's off the ice right now. And a redo on the faceoff. Filppula back to Lidstrom. Thornton trying to get a stick in on it. Vlasic trying to reverse it. Helm in front for Eaves. He's cleared out of there. Pavelski chips it out.
You got to get man up there on Lidstrom.
The Sharks back off him. 10 seconds to go. Here's Helm. He's got it to the net. Save. Loose puck. Marlowe. He chips it down the ice.